Hello, and welcome to another OnPoint review. And today we are reviewing the first major Starfield expansion, Shattered Space. Now, I am CMoney, and I am joined by the always lovely Doodle.
What's up, everyone? Thank you so very much for rocking out with us today. We want to give a huge shout out to Bethesda for sending us a copy of the Starfield expansion, Shattered Space, for review. Let's get right into this epic adventure.
Let's get it. We're going to go ahead and start right off with the graphics. Now, Shattered Space has one of the most stunning opening sequences I've seen in a long time. The lighting, the atmosphere, it really sets the stage for the ride you're about to embark on. Now, Starfield has always been a beautiful game, but Shattered Space takes it up a notch with the striking red sky and blue accents of its new world. Every time I turn around, it was another moment for a photo op. Looking across the vast alien landscapes, you really appreciate how much detail you can see in the distance. It gives you that, wait, what's over there feeling.
Absolutely. The color palette in Shattered Space is a dream. Beautifully layered for realistic density and absolutely stunning. I didn't forget to take screenshots throughout the game because there are so many breathtaking moments you don't want to forget. The new planet is so visually interesting. You can see that this is all intricately designed and was a handcrafted experience. The main city flows well and is easy to learn. There are so many different points of interest that are visually unique and intriguing. The interiors where some of these missions take place are going for that horror vibe, and they nailed it. The lighting is stellar, so moody and creepy, it really sells it.
Oh, I agree. Now, the characters are really well designed and look great. The animation work is top notch. I love the design of the new weapons as well. Overall, this new planet is a visual treat to explore, making Shattered Space an absolute stunner of an expansion. Now, moving right into the story. First of all, we're going to be completely spoiler free here. I did not play the game taking the golden story path. I experienced it the way I love playing Bethesda games, as an explorer. I took side missions I came across, explored different points of interest, and met interesting people. It took me over 26 hours to finish the main story and what I believe are the main side story missions, plus some meaningful yet smaller side missions. And I enjoyed every minute of it. There are no wasted missions in my eyes. Every mission I played either moved the intriguing story forward or helped you understand how the events affected the residents in a very real way. A mission that I thought was a throwaway mission led me to a gripping story about loss that really impacted me.
Agreed. It's so good. This DLC quickly places you at the very center of an intricate story that will not disappoint. Some of the decisions you have to make will have you pondering. For me, it started off making decisions for my character, and it very quickly turned into personal decisions. The ending blew my mind. It was so consuming, and I was completely invested. Bethesda delivered in a big way with Shattered Space.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I really feel like if you golden path this game, you're doing it wrong. Those side missions and the side stories gave the main story so much extra meaning. It made the stakes higher for every decision I had to make. It all led to an exciting ending to the story that I wasn't expecting. I loved it. Now, let's get into the sound. All of the characters are very well voice acted. From the side characters to the main characters, there are no dull performances. The music is weaved expertly into the gameplay, ramping up during combat and opening up in a grand way during exploration. The familiar Starfield sound effects from the main game make a return, adding a sense of continuity.
Yes, the music at times has such a heroic, classic sound to it. Very epic, and it complements the combat and adds to the intensity. The sound design really enhances the atmosphere, especially during the missions where you're in a creepy interior. The sound of a bursting pipe or an enemy robot coming to life to destroy you serves its purpose well.
I couldn't agree more. Now, all of the different types of guns have unique sound effects that sound phenomenal. The loud oomph of a shotgun blast is never dull and always satisfying. I love listening in on the conversations of the citizens in the city and the enemies chatting with each other.
Hey,
It
it's
added
me.
a layer of
Dang,
immersion that made the
put the
world
gun down
feel
already.
alive. Now, jumping right into the gameplay, the Starfield gameplay that you know and love is here. And if you haven't kept up with the game since release, there have been a ton of updates that introduce many quality of life improvements and an awesome all terrain vehicle. One of the options I immediately used was the ability to greatly increase how much I can carry. Now, there's excellent gunplay in either third or first person view. I consider Starfield's gunplay amongst the best in the industry. And of course, the jetpack is still amazing. This is legit a game that you can choose to play entirely in first person or third person. They are both so well done.
Yes, the mechanics for the combat feel smooth. The combat encounters are thrilling and challenging. Your curiosity takes the best of you, and you can't help but explore. Even if you're trying to stick to the main story, they manage to seamlessly draw you into memorable side quests that amplify the story and the world you're in.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I really feel like they struck the perfect balance between exploration and combat. Like, this is no walking simulator, right? And it's not easy. There's plenty of combat to keep you engaged outside of the story. There was never a dull moment. There's so much to explore, though. There are alien creatures wandering the world that are either peaceful or full on killers. There are many points of interest to explore and interesting people to talk to. I always had something to do that kept me engaged. Now, let's get into the fun factor. I had so much fun exploring this new world that Bethesda crafted for Shattered Space. The main story and side missions combined to make for a gripping and engaging tale that kept me hooked throughout my entire playthrough. With some of the best gunplay around, the combat encounters are thrilling and challenging.
I had a fantastic time playing Shattered Space. The story was detailed yet focused, provided with purposeful side quests that elongate your experience. The combat is immersive and the music is grand. You will connect with some characters, feel anger towards others, and some will tap into your curiosity, making you want to learn more about them. The world is stunning and crisp. There are moments when you feel like you have the world to yourself, and in an instant, it's filled with outrageous combat.
I agree 100%. Overall, Shattered Space nailed what an expansion could be without overstaying its welcome. Once you're done with the story, you're set free to continue to explore and engage in the world as you please. An engaging story, amazing visuals, and some of the best gunplay around. This was a phenomenal experience that no Starfield fan should miss. Now, our official on-point review score is 10 out of 10. And that is it for our review of Shattered Space. Thanks again to Bethesda for giving us the opportunity to check out this amazing expansion.
And thank you for checking our review. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update from us. And let us know what you think in the comments.
And with that, until next time,
You're intruding.
you're intruding.